Hey, what's up, y'all? It's John from Freakmore Paranormal. A couple months back, me and Boone came out to this bridge. It's called the Cyrus Avery Bridge. And enlightened for the anniversary next year for Route 66 here in Tulsa, I'm going to show you and tell y'all a little bit about this Cyrus Avery Bridge and walk you through this during the daytime. So, be a lot better than the that nighttime live that we had. So, we should show y'all this. Check this out. Right. So the cars that are coming over the bridge right there is the replacement bridge, but the bridge that is right next to it, we're going to get down there. It's got gates on it. That is the Cyrus Avery Bridge. That is the original bridge that was built with Route 66. And if you don't know, Cyrus Avery, which is also buried here in Tulsa, and we'll be going there here in a little while after this. And I'll show you where he's buried at. But Cyrus Avery is the grandfather of Route 66, or the father of Route 66. He decided when he was living here in Tulsa, all the oil workers had to go across the Arkansas River, and there was no bridge. That's the Arkansas River right there. And it connected the east side to the west side of Tulsa. And all the oil workers worked on the west side of Tulsa over there, and you can still see the oil refineries over there a little bit. And basically he had to build a bridge so that the workers could get back and forth really easy. Then after that, he had a really good idea. Hey, since I connected this town, why don't I just connect the entire United States? And so he got together with some people, and y'all know the story about Route 66. Basically, goes from what is it, Chicago, all the way to California, or Illinois to California. All these locks and stuff. Made mention before about these locks last time I came up here. Somebody said it was like keepsakes, I guess, for people that have died or something like that. I'm not too for sure. I'm not really familiar with it. But it's a really cool little area. Downtown Tulsa. There's the OSU Medical Center. Then it's kind of hiding the Williams Center's back on the other side of that. But we're gonna go down here and check out the little pier walkway they have, and then we're gonna walk all the way across the other side of the bridge. They got an underwalk passway, and journey across it and look what's on the other side. They've got some really cool Route 66 stuff. But let's go down here and check out these statues. Get your kicks on Route 66. It's a little awkward when we get up underneath this bridge. The homeless population is staying up underneath here. So don't want to really disturb them. I'm by myself. They're pretty cool around Tulsa. They stick to themselves, their own little community. As long as you don't bother them, they don't bother you. It's got the flags. Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, California, Arizona, Illinois, and I'm taking that's probably Missouri. But basically all the states that Route 66 goes through. Man, he looks like he was about to. I would be jumping out of that car too, but he's got the look on his face like he's gonna take these horses on. The horses kind of look evil, don't they? It's kind of weird. Ill crank style. Just walk up underneath the horse. I don't know how many people's done that. The cowboy's probably like, hey, spook my horses. Oh, look, she got a cat. It's like, make sure nobody's like up in there. Oh, the mirror is the actual mirror too. So it looks like inside. Oh, mirror. See what these little things say. But definitely want to give y'all a little video, a little content. Looks like this time about Vision 2025 or the Centennial. It says the Route 66 Cyrus Avery Centennial Plaza is an official project of the Oklahoma Centennial's uh, Commission and was funded part through the grants and possible through the Oklahoma legislation. So I short term that for y'all. It says where the east meets the west. The historic Cyrus Avery Route 66 Memorial Bridge is the point where east meets the west on the Mother Road. The point on the road where the landscape begins to change and the road seems to stretch out in anticipation of a long journey to California. This historic bridge also served as an early means of connecting a thriving downtown Tulsa east of the Arkansas River to the vast wealth of the oil fields in the West Tulsa. Emerging as the oil capital of the world, Tulsa was also creating its culture identity through the arts of agriculture. And then it goes on talking about that's why they did the Model Ts and these little statues we see. Cyrus Stephen Avery. Oh my goodness, Cyrus Stevens. Let's try that again. Cyrus Stevens Avery was elected to Tulsa County Commissioner in 1913. That following year, he helped organize the Albert Pike Highway Association and was the president for 9 years, during which the association developed Highway 64 from Colorado Springs to Hot Springs. So in 1921, he became the president of the Association Highway of America and he was an influencer of creating just so much. The Route 66. Down here at the bottom, though, it says that Cyrus Avery died in Tulsa July 2nd, 1963 at the age of 91. So we'll definitely got to go find his grave after this, and I'll show you all that. This explains the bridge that he built. It says that February 19, 1946, the Tulsa World published a picture of Cyrus Avery holding a plaque on which the following poem was subscribed. And there's a big old poem here if you'd like to pause and read. Show you this little picture. It's really neat. Pretty cool place right here next to the highway. Show you all the bridge, but definitely wanted to come down here and give y'all some content. Boone and I was involved in an accident on our way to the Sally house on April Fool's Day, April 1st. So we didn't really want to make a video. I didn't think anybody would believe us, or we didn't want to really cry wolf. Got the historic Route 66 sign. But we got hit like, I don't know, it was like 10, 15 miles an hour. We're at a stoplight. A semi-truck cut in front of us, and his bed caught the front of the car and tore the car up and gave us a little spin around, just a little bump, but apparently it made Boone really, really sore. He got some nasty little stitches. I was up and walking the next day, but since he can't really get up and walk right now and doesn't feel like getting out, I have got to keep creating content for y'all. So I thought, well, why not show y'all the Cyrus Avery Bridge? Want to figure out how to get across this and walk it. It'd be kind of cool to walk that thing. Sure, there's a way. I don't feel like climbing. Nearly about fell in a hole. But at least I'm on the original part. It's kind of neat. Think about all the people that's driven across this thing throughout time. But we'll take a journey down here. I'll show you all this little pier. Since it's daylight, you'll be able to see it a lot better. Plus, I'm just getting tired of being cooped up in the house. It's been 2 weeks since that accident. I've been waiting 2 weeks to get out and film, and a couple more days and Boone will be ready, I think. We still get to make it back up to the Sally house. That's where we were heading when we got in the accident. We had literally just pulled up to the on-ramp at a stoplight, getting ready to get on the highway, and got smashed, bumped. That other little area over there, we'll be walking through there here in a little bit. You can hear the trains. Right now, all the cars and diesels and semis are all driving above us. Let's take a stroll through here. It is a good walk. It's nice to get to come down here and do this and get a little exercise. I wish they wouldn't graffiti this stuff, man. And leave this stuff alone, or have the city of Tulsa come down here and clean this crap off. Hey, when people do this, you got something really cool and really nice that the city has done, and people come down here and just ruin it by being stupid. I mean, what's the point of it? What's the point of the graffiti? You know, besides ruining everything? Would have been really cool little pictures. Yeah, but if they put some type of acetone on that, it may take it off a little bit, but it'd probably ruin the pictures too. All these birds flying out there. Also, a lot of people don't realize that Tulsa has two different Route 66 roads here. There's one that goes down 11th Street, and that was basically from like the 20s to the 30s. And then they have the original that goes down 11th Street, and it connects all of this. This right here goes straight to 11th Street, and then you take it all the way down and out of Tulsa into towards Catoosa, and then up to Claremore, Foyle, and then you cross over there. Just keep making your journey. We'll walk this southern bridge, go across. It's really cool. We're gonna walk the bridge and go across. It's really cool because when we get over there, there is like they got some of the original signage that they've taken down from businesses that went out of business, and it's still the neon signs. And at nighttime, when you come down there, they're all actually lit up. So really, really, really cool. But the good little walkway. There's a lot of people that seem like to ride their bikes down through here, get a lot of exercise. Sorry, looking. Oh, check this train out. Check this out. So cool. But you can walk all the way up this path here and then up and over. Well, we'll just walk that way. 'Cause I'll tell you all another little story about this area. We have a TV show that's filmed. Well, we have a lot of TV shows filmed out here in Oklahoma, especially here in Tulsa. But we have one that is called, uh, what is it, First 48? And what it is, man, it's really, really windy. Um, what it is, it's basically over homicide and stuff like that. And they filmed an episode right there on top of the little covert. There was a body that was found there from one of the homeless people. So, pretty good wild episode, but we'll walk on this other side and I'll show you. They got some really cool graffiti on this back wall. We'll walk over the railroad tracks, see if we can spot any more trains. Cars sound so weird when they come over. Tons of graffiti over here. This bridge is so, like, shady, dude. Sketchy. When you walk across it, it does this. It bounces. But there's some other YouTubers, if y'all know who Oklahoma Mudlarker is. He's got some great content about some tunnels and stuff that go up underneath Tulsa. You'll see him coming across this bridge with some of his buddies in some of the episodes. But this is the bridge that we were on the night that me and Boone was investigating, the Cyrus Avery Bridge, and then we seen a fire that was down there. It's most likely a homeless camp. A lot of coal in that train over there. Get on this other side and show you what it looks like, and we'll make our way back across and go down that long one, which basically we're just gonna walk across the river. But it comes down out over here. Nice little neighborhood back up over here. This area stays fairly quiet, but definitely a good day to be out walking. Let's go down here, walk across this bridge. It's only like a mile there, a mile back. It's nothing big. Just gonna cross the river, cross the Arkansas. Bridge is like doo, 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 doo. Oh, here in a second too, when we cross this bridge, somebody has spray painted a little ghost. I don't know who spray painted it, but that's the ghost that I got the idea for the Freakmore ghost that y'all are going to be able to buy on our merch since our store's open now. Oh, and speaking of that, our members are open too. So you can now become a member. There's 3 different tiers. You get to pick. Major perks are there's going to be members lives only, or member only lives. There's going to be certain videos that are going to be just members only. You know, I'm still doing videos for all of y'all here to get to see, but still have to make a living being a YouTuber. And so if you don't mind, find the membership, find the tab, check it out, feel comfortable with it, choose one of the options, because that helps pay and support this channel and supports us going and making more content for you guys. So the more we can get coming in for revenue, the crazier the trips will be. It looks like they're letting some water out down here. It's really kind of weird, but I think we're gonna see. We're gonna find out. Oh Oh man, let's look through here. Yeah, there's trucks way down there. That's where we're gonna be. We'll walk that one coming back. Walk the cover one first. Not too much really to say, y'all. I mean, told y'all the story. Hoping y'all are enjoying some of the background music. Listen to trains. I guess we got another train coming. I hear a train whistle. Train horn. Whatever you want to call it. Also, got to throw it in. Definitely got to plug it in. If you're new here and you like what you're seeing, or you've been following me for a little bit, keep seeing my videos come up, and you're not subscribed, it's completely free to subscribe. Members going to cost you, but to subscribe, absolutely free to subscribe. Doesn't cost a dime. It just really shows your support, helps us out, helps us generate more views, lets us hit the algorithm, and just shows that you love us and you like what we're doing. So make sure right there, down, hit it, the subscribe. But check this out, there it is. So we're gonna go walk down through this. Halfway down, I'm gonna start showing you, and they're in the little lines that they have, like the little dotted lines, the cart path line or whatever. It's kind of like a little road. And down here, they've got different cities names of all the cities that are on Route 66. So let's make a journey, check this out. No lie though, man, when me and Boone came out here at nighttime, this place is flipping weird at night. It's eerie, very eerie. So it looks like the first town we're coming up to is where it starts at, Chicago, Chi-Town. So what's up, anybody that's watching this from Chicago? What up from Oklahoma, from Tulsa, T-Town? So, and if you do live in Chicago, or any of y'all live anywhere on Route 66, make a comment down below. Let me know where you're from. That way I can learn y'all and know who y'all are. And then that way, if I do come to y'all's town, you'll know. Here's another one. We got some Springfield, Illinois. So what's up to the people in Springfield? Springfield. Say what up to everybody all the way down through here. Next up, we got some St. Louis. St. Louis MO. And we got Rolla, Missouri. So what up? We got any people from Rolla, Missouri? Springfield, St. Louis, anybody? And now we're coming up to the next town that is now known for a very huge tornado. And it's just right up the road from Tulsa. Joplin, Missouri. And looks like we got some Baxter Springs, Kansas. Uh-oh. Here's the best one out of them all, y'all. Sorry, not sorry. Of course, my hometown, where I'm at right now, filming this. And why don't they come out here and repaint it? But Tulsa. And just a little bit west of us is Oklahoma City, OKC. Thunder up. Let's go Thunder. We've had a historical season for Thunder basketball. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has just been whooping some tail. Clinton, Oklahoma. You got any people from Clinton? But yeah, Shea's been whooping some tail, man. He's like, go look at his stats and compare this year's stats of 2025, the 24-25 season, and compare it to Michael Jordan's like prime stats, like because this is Shea's prime season. He's actually got Michael Jordan beat. It is amazing. But Amarillo by morning. Got some Amarillo, Texas. Anybody from Amarillo? Anybody from the Cadillac Ranch out there that can say what up with those crazy cars buried up in the ground? Next one, this is a really cool town. Really cool town. Knew a girl named Ivy that lived there, Albuquerque, which was really cool. Actually, I dated her. She was a school teacher there, and she got me hooked on the TV show Breaking Bad. And when I was out there, I was able to go to all the locations and like see where Walter White's house was. I went to the chicken place, the Los Hermanos, or what is it? Los Pollos Hermanos, the Chicken Brothers. Got to eat there. Went to where Jesse did the hot dog place. That was really cool. Those hot dogs are super, super spicy too. But let's get to this next one right quick. Got some Gallup, New Mexico. But yeah, Albuquerque, man, is just a fun town. They have a, it's like strawberry shortcake, dude. Something that's actually kind of cool. Still don't like the graffiti on all this stuff. It kind of ruins it, but that was cool looking. But yeah, Santa Fe, New Mexico, they got this place just north of Santa Fe's north of Albuquerque. They have this place called Meow Wolf that is really cool. Winona, Arizona. We got anybody from Arizona watching these episodes? Say what's up. Flagstaff. It's such a crazy pretty town because like when I travel and stuff, and I used to race and all that stuff, and then as a kid we'd travel a lot and go to different places across the United States. Went to California a lot, seemed like. But when you get into New Mexico, nothing but just dirt. A lot of crazy cool history, especially the UFO stuff. You know, that's where Roswell's in New Mexico. But you get to Arizona. Arizona is just nothing but like, you just see a big, huge like mountain for miles, and you're just driving for hours, and then you finally get up to it, and then you get past it, and then it's just nothing but desert until you get to Flagstaff. When you get to Flagstaff, it's like pine trees everywhere. Their Flagstaff, they've got a huge mountain there, and it's like normally it's always snow capped, really pretty. Then after you leave out of there, you got to go to this next town. And the reason why I know this is because I used to live in Las Vegas. So here's the next town, Kingman, Arizona. So normally when you get to Kingman is you can either basically go up north and go head towards Las Vegas, or you just keep going west and go straight into California. Somebody forgot their grits. It's quite a bridge. We got some other people walk behind us. There we go. Rome from Fast and Furious. He says, I ain't going back to Barstow. But Barstow, California. And we got some San Bernardino. Anybody from California watching my stuff? Any fans from Cali? Then Santa Monica. And I'm pretty sure that's where Route 66 stops at the Santa Monica Pier. Other than that, I don't think they rented it all the way to the ocean. But let's continue to go across this bridge. The birds sound really cool. I'll show you all these signs over here that they've taken down from the original Route 66 as businesses I was telling you about, that went out of business, and they saved and salvaged the signs and got them working and put new tubes and bulbs in them and neons on them. And at nighttime, it really is, it's legitimately cool to come down here at nighttime and see these signs. You get over to them. They're right there and there and there. And that is the other side of Cyrus Avery Bridge. So let's go take a peek at these signs, go look at the other gate, go for a walk up underneath this bridge. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna go across and go on the outside of this and take the outer bridge. If we can, there's a lot of workers over there, but we're gonna try it. See, the first one we got here says Tulsa Auto Court. See if we can get closer to it. That sun's so bright. That's so cool. Oh, there we go. This is Tulsa Auto Court. It's located at 8833 East Admiral Place. This is when Route 66 originally established in 1926. It came to Tulsa from the east on 11th Street and turned into North Mingo Road from 1 mile and continued into town on Federal Drive, now Admiral Place. Through the Tulsa Auto Court, it says although the Tulsa Auto Court was established in the 1950s after the Highway 66 was realigned to take 11th Street all the way into downtown, it joined a host of other automobile and traveler-related businesses that were established during those early Mother Road years. The neon signs out front was a vibrant way to encourage people to stop for the night. Originally owned and operated by Mrs. Charles Wyatt, this motel also featured wall furnaces, full tile bathrooms, and kitchenette. Whoa, that's crazy. That shows how much spoiled I am. It continued to be known as the Tulsa Auto Court until 1989. That is the sign. The original sign. It looks dirty during the daytime, but at nighttime it is really cool. All right, this one says the Oil Capital Motel. And it too has a little thing, so let's... All right, let's check this sign out. It says the Will Rogers Motor Court, 5737 East 11th Street. Paul and Dora Johnson purchased the motel in the mid-1940s. A few years after it was built, their son Paul Jr. started managing the property in 1947. The iconic neon sign was built 4 years later. The shining beacon, coupled with awards from AAA and Duncan Hines, attracted leisure travelers from all over. The motel had 36 rooms with all the amenities. The swimming pool was added in 1958 with several other more rooms to handle the increase of traffic. The office switchboard was not only connected to each room, but also McCollum's restaurant next door. The local diner provided room service for their guests. After the bypass was completed, business dwindled. The Johnson family sold the motel in 1977, after which it was used for storage. Sadly, it was demolished a few years later. That's what it looked like. Sorry, I was trying to read all of that. Let's go check this one out. It's pretty cool. And it's right at the other side of the 11th Street Bridge, also known as the Cyrus Avery Bridge. Take a peek at the sign for y'all. So the 11th Street Bridge was completed in 1916. It became a primary reason that Route 66 came through Tulsa a decade later, and today the city is known as the capital of Route 66. The bridge closed to traffic in 1980 and was renamed the Cyrus Avery Memorial Bridge in 2004. Get your kicks on Route 66. So, oh, by the way, if y'all don't know, Tulsa, we are the home of Route 66. We are the national headquarters also for Route 66. So, really cool. We got a ton of stuff here. Like Bartlesville, Bartlesville's north of here, and they got Phillips 66 Petroleum. Go figure. Route 66, Phillips 66. Frank Phillips started that. Not only that, that connects all the way back down to the Osage Ranchera, and all of them buying all the oil rights and buying all the land for oil. That was done at the Million Dollar Elm in Pawhuska, Oklahoma, by the Colonel. And I've told that story before on my The Killers of the Flower Moon Part 1 and Part 2 investigation, where I'm in Pawhuska. So definitely go check that out. Cool. I keep having issues with my camera for some reason. Kept coming on and off. So let's go up underneath this right quick. Check this bridge out. We're right next to the side that we walked on. Got the neon signs. So let's go down here and see what's up. Looks like everybody stole all the wires out of all the lights and stuff, which sucks. Or are they may be gas. It would be kind of cool if they put them in the gas lights. Oh yeah, check it out where they're doing the work down there. They definitely got it dammed up down there. That's cool. Yo, what are they doing that for? They must be working on, oh, they're working on the piers. They're putting new ones in. That's cool. That's what they're doing. All right, let's check this out. Definitely need to bring Boone back down here and do another investigation at night. Like to get up underneath these bridges just to see if there may be anything down here. Maybe one of the spirits from one of the gentlemen that was building the Route 66 bridge, the Cyrus Avery Bridge, or what if it's somebody that's had an accident on top of that bridge, or went off the bridge, or been in this water, or whatever, you know. Not much to see on the other side except for really, really nice, sorry, my nose is itching, really, really nice apartment complex. And you can just take this trail and just keep on, and keeping on. Go a little bit further up here, right here, I'll show you. Get the Arkansas River behind me. So, all right, let's try to make our way back. I'm gonna try to make sure these guys are cool with this. I'm pretty sure I just don't want them to be weirded out about us, like walking by their cars and their vehicles and stuff, this sort of work trucks. I don't know if we can get down here, but we're gonna try. I'm walking past this, just trying to act casual. If they start screaming at me to get off the bridge, we'll get off the bridge. But other than that, we're gonna see if we can make it across this thing and find a spooky little ghost. So, yeah, there's people going across this. Let's go, let's do it. Somebody's down there on a bicycle, so if they're doing it, we're doing it. had to take some time and delete a bunch of crap off my phone, and so weird. I've got a Samsung Note. I don't know why that thing would not let me finish up. It was strange. I had to delete like a bunch of junk. But yeah, we're gonna make our way down this thing. There's the covered area that we were walking on. Those guys that are working, they are working like directly below us right now. Kind of iffy, kind of weird, since they're working on the structure and the columns that keep this thing supported up. We're gonna walk across it. See if we can find this ghost. A little cute little ghost that somebody drew. But let's go back across this thing. Get across it. Then let's get to Cyrus Avery's gravesite. Go give him some respect. Show you what it looks like. And then after that, we'll just call it a good old another episode. Yeah, I think Boone and I, we walked this thing like 3 or 4 times that night. We walked back and forth, back and forth. And a train coming. That's cool. All right, y'all. I'm making my way back to the car. It's about to get really loud. We got the train coming by. So let's make it to Cyrus Avery's grave. Go say hi to him and see what it looks like. All right, y'all. We made it. We're at Rose Hill Cemetery. So in the lot out here that is called Graceland is where you will find the Averys. And not only is Cyrus Avery buried here, so is his mother and his father and his brothers and wife. His wife's here. So the whole family's here. He has 2 other siblings uh, or relatives that are buried up in Missouri, but everybody else is buried here. So let's take a look at it. Pay some respect. So when you get here and you pull in off of Admiral, you'll go immediately to your left and just keep following it to the left, and then you'll find this marker right here. This is Alexander James Avery, which is Cyrus Avery's father, born May 14th, 1843, died April 27th, 1907. It's the grandson and wife, James Lighton Avery, December 2nd, 1902 to August 6th, 1983. And Ruth Avery, September 18th, 1914 to October 29th, 2001. So let's go over here and I'll show you Cyrus's grave. And here it is. This is the father of Route 66. Pretty cool. Guy was a big influence to the Mother Road. And you've got some of the other relatives. This is Gordon Avery. S.E. McClellan. Of course, Mr. Cyrus himself. Bobby Jane Avery. Pretty wild. She died the year I was born. Pretty cool knowing that. Close to history. By the way, there's the car that I was telling y'all that we got smashed in. Still waiting for the insurance to come deal with all of it, but it still runs and drives for now. But nice little truck took us out. But yeah, here's some more of the family members. This is where the Averys are. Over here. Pay our respects to Mr. Avery. A little moment of silence. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. There's a lot of other people that are buried here. Matter of fact, the gentleman that created the parking meter, he's buried just right over here. So if you're ever near, coming down to Tulsa for the Route 66, any of y'all love the Route 66 stuff, coming in from out of state, make sure you stop here and give your respect to the man that created it. If it wasn't for that bridge that y'all just watched, it wasn't for this man, you wouldn't have that bridge. So, all right, hope y'all enjoy this one. It's time to skedaddle out of here and get to the next adventure. So, love ya, stay freaky.